All right, this is the 4-foot 12-inch Sharp model RD-1230 radial arm drilling machine, serial number 11796.
All right, let's take a walk around here. We got the front head, obviously. We're at this point we're unclamped right now, so we can move this. If you want to take a quick look at the overarm, I just smeared a lot of oil on there, but you can see it's in pretty good shape here. And if you want to go over to this side, same thing. Yeah. And coming around, column, it's in pretty good shape here. As long as you're on it, I can raise it up and down. We're unclamped right now, so I can let that fly up there. You see the bottom a little bit better. Come down maybe a touch here in a second. Coming down. What else we got here? Yeah, the overarm clamp, of course, works in conjunction with the switches. If you want to just clamp the column and then move the overarm, that's what this guy's for with the micro switch. Coolant pump down below here. That one runs. I think we have that switch on. Yep, that's a go. Coolant pump goes, and yeah, the main screw is right up here, elevating screw, that's in good shape. The micro switch, moving dog for height elevation, counterbalance, motor, again the whole head, and the electrical panel if you want to take a quick peek in there. We're currently wired at 208 volts. It's clean, it's in good shape. Couple chucks down below, some Jacobs chucks. The base is in great shape. There's not a mark on it hardly, so that's all clean. And again, I'm right here. We're unclamped. I should be able to just move this around, so wherever we want to go with it. So that's unclamped. This is unclamped. Column's unclamped. Everything's unclamped. Now, if I just come over here and clamp up, let me straighten it out a little bit more. There we go. If I clamp up, get the light. It says fixed, clamp. This should be good, which it is. No up down. But I can still get off of this clamp and move it up and down, with the column still being clamped, of course, which is the way all radial drills work. So that's good. Column, clamp, base. We're down to speeds and feeds. So let's go through that kind of quick. I think I'm in high range on the shifter. There's the charts here. You got high range and low and high on the motor. So 2-speed motor, 2 ranges on the shifter, 6 speeds within those ranges. And right now I'm on 1, which is the lowest, but then I'm on high range and high range here. So just kind of bounce through them. They sound pretty good. While it's running, take a look at the quill. That's pretty good. Goes up and down. The counterbalance is set pretty good actually. So, and while we're in it, we can go right into the feed for that matter too. I think we're in 1. This is the lowest feed. You can barely see it moving. And this I can shift on the fly because these cluster gears, they move pretty slow. So this thing will go until this dot right here. Maybe I'll drop it down a little bit. This dot right here is the 0 point to line up with that dot, basically. So, and of course this dial moves. If you unclamp, this is your outer dial, so you set your 0 point. I've got it sitting right there. So when we engage, this dot will come up. When these two line up, that's when it disengages. And then this vernier just tells you how many thousandths you want to take off. So as long as we're on feed, let's stay with feed. We're moving. That's 1. Neutral. There's 2. A little bit faster. And then 3, I think, is on this side. No, it's the other way. Let me go over this way. And there's 3. Really moving along. Now watch there. It's going to kick out right about now. See? Do it again. We go a little bit, a couple thousandths. Watch these 2 buttons line up. That's important to be able to kick out of the automatic disengagement. See? And now if you want to do it neutral, Every other one between the three numbers is neutral 2, neutral 1. So if you want to get off of the feed and go into neutral, like that should be neutral right there. Of course, that allows you to engage it and then feed by hand. That's what the neutrals are for. If you don't want to feed by hand, which most people don't, you get into like the next number, and there it is. Now we're feeding. That works good. Leave that alone for now. We know about the pump. This all works good. Let's stay in high. Let's shift it a little bit. We're on 1 now. I think, yeah, 1. Let's go into 2. This thing's got to be fully stopped, otherwise you're going to clash some gears. There's 2, which is 277, 154, or 4, or 6 that would be if I'm in high, so really we're in 6. This is at 1500. This might be full out. High, high, and 6. Yeah, this is going to be full out 1500. When I flip this down, it'll go over to 750. Let's let it run full out. That runs good. We'll go in reverse for what it's worth. It's got oil in there. I check the oil, runs nice. And we don't do anything else, just drop into low range here. There we go. That'll be 750. Let's go back up to high. We'll try the other 2 in high, and then maybe one more low and call it a day. High, and let's do, where were we at? That would be 4. 4 would be 455 in the high range. Sounds nice. The next one will be 5, which will be 796 in the high range. We'll do one more. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, 796. So that all works pretty good. And
who's it, Al? Quit hammering. All right, go ahead.
And oh, that's right. Well, just for the sake of it, let's do low, low, low. So we're low, high. We get down to 200. We jump around those real fast, and maybe do one more. I mean, if it runs good and high, you know it's going to run nice and low. So that all works good. Feed works. And it's really slow now, you can barely see it, but that all works pretty nice. The ammeter dial works, and the gauge, so it all works. You know, it's in pretty good shape. Elevating up, we'll take it down for shipping, let it go down to the bottom, and that's pretty good right there. Put this in the 0 position. All you need is a coolant pump going up to the pipe right here for a coolant system if you're going to use it. And we're good to go.